about time. What's going on?
Rumor Report, Rumor Report. This is the Rumor Report.
Talk to him.
With Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Okay, so in North Carolina, a lot of people were upset about J. Cole. Now, he had an event at the Greensboro Coliseum. It was supposed to start at 8 p.m., but doors didn't even open until 10:15 p.m. Now, we found out about this initially because one of our amazing Breakfast Club family members called in this morning and said this.
I got to be to work at 8:30 after picking my daughter up late last night. She went to the J. Cole concert last night. Concert was supposed to start at 8 o'clock. It didn't start until after 11 o'clock. She said his voice was raspy. He was real apologetic. 21 seconds didn't come on until later. And, yeah, I'm pissed because now I got to be to work and I only got a little bit of sleep.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But on the flip side, your daughter had a great time last night, and you're a great mom for supporting that.
No, she didn't have a good time. She was disappointed.
Sheesh. Well, we had to figure out what happened, and J. Cole has already since apologized and explained that there's been these delays because of production. Here's what he said.
They're about to open doors in Greensboro right now. I apologize for the lateness. That's the point of this whole video. When we came out on the off-season tour, we wanted to do this shit big. We got a big-ass goal, bigger lights than we ever had, more lights than we ever had, big-ass court on the stage. And while the show is amazing, we didn't account for the fact that it takes way longer to load this shit into the house. So we experiencing delays. So Greensboro, we about to open the doors right now. We're going to get the show moving.
Right. So, unfortunately, he was there, he was ready, but
it
production
happens.
delays and issues, and he's apologetic. And by the way, Philly and Detroit, they have some new dates for those shows.
Philly, tomorrow's a 9-hour drive from Greensboro to Philly. It's not enough time for us to get the production from here all the way to Philly and get the show up in time. So, we need to move the Philly show. Also, the Detroit show. We have the new dates. Detroit, your new date is October 25th for the off-season tour. Philly, your new date is October 27th. I apologize for the inconvenience. I know people don't hire babysitters. Some people drive in from out of town. I hate this.
Yeah, you
it
could tell
happens.
he really cares, too, to have done that and explained it and let people know exactly what was going on behind the scenes. You know, he's a perfectionist, so I can't imagine that this feels good. But
Yeah, no, I know what happens, and I know people are upset, but the bad thing about it, like he said, to get all that to load in and load out and to set all that stuff up, it is a process, and it takes a long time, and he wants the show to be great. He doesn't want to half-ass you guys on the show. You pay all that money for tickets, and he wants to give you as the best performance he possibly can, so I get it.
Yeah, you up the production, but not accounting for how much longer it's going to take to set everything up.
Correct.
And once y'all drive, and they got to drive the trucks there. Any type of delays could happen too. So I'm sure it's a process. All right, now Akademiks. For his podcast, Off the Record, he has 21 Savage on the episode that actually drops today. And one of the things that they posted in the teaser is 21 Savage talking about how Future is bigger than Drake in Atlanta.
If I wasn't a rapper, I don't feel like I still would listen to Drake for real. When you ain't no rapper, all them statistics don't mean a regular street don't give a about how many times you went number one. The farthest they think is the club. Who's selling this club out? That's who they think is the biggest. Like in Atlanta, it's a lot of who you really can't tell them Future ain't bigger than Drake.
Really?
On God. I used to think that. Drake ain't really no big mixtape artist like that. Every
Apple
Future
Music.
album I ever heard was a bootleg.
Future is huge in Atlanta. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't think bigger than Drake. I don't think there's any artist out there that is bigger than Drake when it comes to this hip hop culture. I think Drake and Lil Baby. I don't know, and I go to Atlanta.
Well, this is
frequently.
21 Savage's. You know, he lives in Atlanta, so living there and seeing what it's like there, and Future's from Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
He's like a hometown hero.
I wonder if he meant growing up. I mean, a couple of years ago, or right now. I'm curious.
He's saying most people there in Atlanta think Future's bigger than Drake.
Really?
Yeah, because they're not thinking about numbers. You're not thinking about
No. Just even with just the influence of Drake and his music. I mean, he has huge records in the club, but then again, so does Future. So
that's a great link up though when Future and Drake work together.
Yeah, they all work with each other anyway, so that's dope though.
Yeah. All right, now Boosie is saying that his Instagram got deleted again because he feels like it's because he asked Drake to promote his movie. Now he posted, "My IG was taken for nothing again. They must have found out I have a film that I'm promoting. Please continue to buy my film despite this move to stop the success of my struggle. Y'all all I got against these powerful people. Buy it twice to boost my first week numbers. Thank you."
Mm-hmm.
He said they saw me reach out to Drake for help. SMH, go buy my movie 3 times. F these people. So he goes on to talk about Adam Mosseri, who is the head of Instagram, who he feels is responsible. If you guys recall, we did have Adam on the Breakfast Club and specifically asked him about Boosie.
Why does Boosie keep getting taken down, Adam?
We got to draw the line somewhere, and it's a nudity policy. We try to be clear. You can appeal, but if you get too many strikes, the thing,
Does Instagram understand culture, though, right? Because you got people like Lil Duval, Lil Boosie, whose page always get taken down. And it could be for doing things like using the N-word. But they're using it in, like, the context of that's my N-word.
Yeah.
But it'll get taken down for, like, racial slurs or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's tough because, no, we don't understand culture perfectly at all. We're clear. You can't at our scale. And so there are things where we just have to draw the line or define a rule that is practical for us to actually enforce.
All right, so that's the explanation. And I know earlier, today is my brother's birthday. Happy birthday, Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
And we were talking about he has made edibles for us before.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked about why we cannot give Envy edibles, and here is the reason why.
Oh, now I remember. I'm doing the promo.
Yeah.
Well, let me explain. So now I remember. I'm doing the promo. Angela gave me a cookie.
One more time.
Oh, now I remember. I'm doing the promo. I didn't know what was in that cookie, and I ate it.
You did know what
I didn't know
it
what was in that cookie.
Stop it.
And we were
you
up
asked
here.
for it.
We were up here, and I ate it, and then I tried to do my job, and this is what it sounded like. Oh, now I remember. I'm doing the promo.
But Envy just be sounding like that sometimes.
Oh, my goodness.
Anyway, so yes. And one last thing. Shout out to my guy, Donnell Rawlings. He's filming his Netflix special in Charlotte tonight and tomorrow. So if anybody is in Charlotte, make sure you check that out. I'm actually flying out there because I got to be there because Donnell's like one of my besties. So
I think he's infatuated with me and Charlamagne.
One more time, please.
I think he's. Oh, now I remember. I'm doing the promo. I think he's infatuated with me and Charlamagne.
All right. Well, that is your rumor report. You can't just tell him congratulations.
Oh, no, because every time he posts something, it's me and Charlamagne wearing some sleek, scandalous stuff.
So those aren't real?
No, those aren't real.
No.
All right. Well, congrats to Donnell Rawlings. All right. Revolt, we'll see you tomorrow. Everybody else, the People's Choice mixes up next. Let's go.